quality. Oh no, it didn't. Okay. So yeah, now it's disabled. And if I take that flag out, it's not disabled. So that's great. Now what I want to do is call these callbacks from Imgui in the case where the GUI is being used. So here, this window events class, in order to call these callbacks, self-render a scene, it'll need a reference to that scene. I guess it has a reference to the window. Self.wnd. If wnd is self, then self is the window. And window has a reference to the renderer. Then I think... Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try to print from the mouse callback self.wnd.rendering. Cube test. Okay, so that's great. That means I do have a reference to the scene. So all I have to do is convert these coordinates to space coordinates and then call the callback. So I'll do... Mouse motion doesn't actually have a callback, so I have to do drag or scroll. I'll start with drag. So it's this. I'll do the IMG line first, then I'll do the custom one. Okay, pixel chords to space chords. Well, the only way I could possibly make that conversion is if I know both the location of the mouse, which I have, that's point, that's XY. But I'll also need the location. Why is it not printing? Oh, it's only when I drag. I also need the location of the top left corner of this window so that I can find the offset. And then I can convert that to space coordinates. As for how to get the top corner of that window, well, I hope I can do that. I think the way this works, when you're drawing this GUI, it all happens, it's like based on a stack where you go from top to bottom, you do like begin something, you do a bunch of commands, and then you end it. And then for this one, you begin, you do some stuff, and then you end it. This, you begin, do some stuff, and end it. And it has to be that way because this is running on every frame. So I think I can do something like get window position. Let me check. Get window position, get window size. Get the current window size. The question is, since I'm not that familiar with this, I'm not totally sure what the current window is. Wait, I don't want the size. Get window position. Oh, yeah, position. Pause it. 050. I guess that worked. Because this is 0 from the X, 0 from the side, and then about 50 down. Because this is 0 from the X, 0 from the side, and then about 50 down. Okay. I wonder... Okay, so here's where that window's ended. I wonder what happens if I call it here. 60/60, so that changed it. So I guess that means by current window, it means in between begin and end for that window. So I do it before begin, also 60/60. If I do it after begin, 0/50. Okay. Cool. So I'll just, I guess, put it here. And then the current mouse position is not being printed. Not save. Oh, it's drag. I'll just move this to position. Okay. So as I get closer, it only happens when I move it. That looks like it's around 0/50. Okay, great. So I guess I have to save this to an instance variable. So I can do like self dot scene window top left or something. You have to do self dot main. I guess Manim window makes sense. Well, I guess they're all sort of Manim windows. Call it main window. No, scene window. None by default. Okay. And then wherever it's doing that, I should be updating this. Okay. So then here, or where? When I like position, for example, now I should be able to say scene window point and then the mouse. And this one is X comma Y. Great. Hold on. Yeah, so that's like 0/50. The only thing that could potentially go wrong is perhaps this will still be set to none at the time when I try to read it. So I guess for now, I'll just try to convert it to space coordinates. So I'll write this with X and Y. Oh, one thing that could be hard. It looks like that was taken into account. The height, it was positioned at the top of the menu bar. It probably wouldn't be terribly hard. Oh, wait, I had a bug, I think. $0.50 is like here, which means what I actually care about is whatever the height of the menu is beneath that point. And I'm not totally sure how to get that. Because I'll need this height, basically. I guess it's a configuration setting. Window padding, frame. I guess it's a configuration setting. Window padding, frame padding, alignment, scroll bar. This stuff basically edits the GUI. But I don't know which frame padding. Does that do it? I guess even when the frame padding is 0, that still has some height. Window border, it's just like the pixel border. I don't know where to get this setting. Examples, main menu bar. Maybe there's something in the documentation, but probably not. Okay. I guess it's possible to just get something that's close enough, but I don't really want to do that. This would be like the... I search menu bar. I wonder if it can tell me anything about that. And it does. Maybe there are like some style attributes. I know there are these style variables that you can set. And I wonder if there's one for the menu. Well, you control whether it has a menu bar. I guess I could take it off. Window menu bar. Use begin menu bar on a window on a particular object representing the menu bar to append its menu bar. I wonder how you get the height. Someone must have asked about this before. Now to menu bar height. Menu height. Let's see what that's about. Push the item spacing to counter the type packed and selectable. Well, nobody answered him. This is it. Get window size from within begin main menu bar and end main menu bar. I don't get it. Style display safe area padding. So there's a main menu bar. Using get window size as noted here is the correct solution for measuring the size of a menu bar. Some people have been using font size plus frame padding dot y times 2. Which I guess is get frame height. Shouldn't be an issue as very people actually use display safe area padding. That is a bad answer. But I guess it's something. Why do you say AKA get frame height here? Do I have a get frame height? It's get frame height with spacing. Font size plus... Okay. Alright, I guess the developer or the owner said to use this, so it must be a pretty good idea. Using get window size. Oh my gosh. Using get window size. Oh my gosh. I'll probably have to look into this some more. But for now, I'm gonna try to do it just with whatever it is he said. So before I render, this is where I'm gonna try to get the menu height, which I guess is the frame height. And I'll save this to an instance variable as well. Self dot menu height, default that to none, and then here I'll say self dot menu height equals imgui dot get frame height. What a weird name. And then hopefully from that, menu height. $19? Guess it looks like it's around 19. So this is 0.50. At the bottom, that would make the bottom 0.69. Which looks right. Okay. Well, the owner said it. The owner recommended it. Although he did say that it's not right. He said get window size is the correct solution. Oh, I think I get it. I'm supposed to use get window size in between the begin and the end directives for the main menu here. So I'll see if that's also around 19. So I'll default that to none. And here, before I end the menu bar, I think here, type 2, this will imgui.get window height. Okay, so these are the exact same. Which leads me to believe that the padding of the two of them, the padding of the main menu and every other menu is always the same. And I can sort of see that when I expand these. Although I don't know why there's randomly text being cut off. Okay, deal with that later. One problem at a time. So since he said this version is more correct, I'm going to use that one. So I can get rid of menu height 1. This will just be the menu height. So now I can actually do this conversion. xy. Okay. And so how would I do this? So first thing, I'm going to subtract the top left corner, the top left corner of the scene window. Right. Okay, because that's going to be this. That's going to anchor them to the same place. So I'll do relative to top left. I'll say relative x. X minus self dot this at 0. I actually don't know how to even access this object. Can I just like print? Scene window top left. Like at 0? I don't know if that even works. Oh wait. I have to do this when the mouse move callback. I'll try doing it here. Okay, so that gives me the 0. If I put a 1 here, I guess I'd get the 50. Yeah. Okay, so that's the relative x, here's the relative y. So now what? Now, I basically have a vector. Want to get this right. We're busting out the paint. This is the window with Manim in it. This is the square. This is the top left corner. And this is some random point where the mouse is. Holy drawing, Batman. Okay, when I subtract this, now it's a vector. Final minus initial. So it's now this vector. This is relative x, relative y. I want this to be from the middle here so that I can scale it. So really I don't want to subtract these coordinates at all. I don't want to subtract these coordinates at all. I want to subtract this coordinate plus half the screen width plus half the screen height. Okay. Minus this plus... Do I know the width of that window? I guess eventually... Right now, that window is a fixed size. And this is the size. I don't know if I want to deal with resizing right now, though. That could get really complicated. Yeah, I don't think I want to deal with resizing. So I'll just... In the x direction, I'll just add this over 2. Actually, I'm going to make this... I'm going to make these variables instance variables. Yeah, I should have done that because I'm hard coding it here. So the width and the height should have been passed here because that's where I set the size based on the flag. So I'm going to need window size equals size. Okay, then this can read self dot scene window size Come on. Equals KWArgs. Yeah. I think I want this to be required. I think I want to just pass in the size here. Because this really can't work. Can't work without that size parameter. I'm gonna put scene window size. Can't work without that size parameter. I'm gonna put scene window size here in this init, just so that it can be saved. Great. Then I don't have to hard code this. This should just be scene window size. And this. So if I'm lucky, this shouldn't do anything different. And it broke everything. Okay. Wait. Hold on. No, I don't know why that broke everything. Oh, I see why. Wait, do I see why? Where's the... Okay, so here's the OpenGL render window. This size, this is the size of the full window. I want the size of just the Manim scene thing. So I don't want to pass size here. This will be actually config at whatever. It's going to be this. And it's going to be this regardless of whether or not you use the GUI. So maybe now. Okay, so that's more what it's looking for. And if I don't pass the GUI flag... No, I broke something. None type is not subscriptable. Okay, well I guess I didn't set the scene window top left. I don't think I broke anything with the logic. Okay, so I saved that here. Scene window at the top left. Oh, that was a none for one of these. Or was it only none if you don't use the GUI? That's interesting. Oh, it didn't happen this time. Oh, but it does happen if you mouse over. Okay. So that makes sense. What I'm probably going to do is only do this logic. This is going to be wrapped in a if config at whatever. It's going to be from ... And all of this is only if config. Whoops. Will be like this. So now, with the GUI, there's no crash. Without the GUI, there's still a crash. Why? Oh, because I have to wrap all of them. Come on. Still, why is this running? Line 133. Here. How is this running? Shouldn't this be false? Hmm. Maybe it just does that no matter what? Here it's fine. Yeah, it's false. I guess it's only if I... Oh no, it's... Okay, it's working now. Great. I probably just didn't save something. Okay, minus self dot scene window top